Hi students, myself Payal Christie and you can subscribe my channel on YouTube for more videos. And today we are going to study Standard 11th Commerce subject English from the Snapshots book, chapter number 1, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Saroyan. And this is the first part of the chapter. And it is from this snapshots is a supplementary reading, and we are going to start with this first chapter. Dear students, this is a very beautiful story about an Armenian extended family called the Garoglanian family. Now this family was very poor, but then too they were very proud and they had their own morals. This family, this tribe had their own morals. That means they never stole, they never took advantage of others, and they were always honest. Now students, you have to remember this thing. Okay, the main thing about this family, that is Garoglanian family, they never stole. They used to never steal anything. They never took a wrong advantage of anyone, and they were always honest. They were known for their trust and honesty. Now this family, they were known for their trust and honesty. This also you have to remember. So in this chapter, we come across the few characters. But here the two main characters are Aram and Murad. Okay, you have to remember these two names. These two names of these boys you have to remember, that is Aram and Murad. And this story is narrated by Aram. Now let's see the chapter. One day back there in the good old days, when I was 9 and the world was full of every imaginable kind of magnificence, and life was still a delightful and mysterious dream. So here the narrator Aram says that the old days, how were the old days? They were very good and happy days. And here magnificence means very beautiful, and the life was still a delightful and mysterious dream, means the life was full of mystery and happiness. My cousin Murad, who was considered crazy by everybody who knew him except me. So now here this boy Murad, he was considered as a crazy boy by everyone, but Aram didn't believe that Murad was a crazy boy. Came to my house at 4 in the morning and woke me up tapping on the window of my room. Now one day what he did, he came to Aram's house at 4 o'clock in early morning, and he woke Aram tapping on the window of his room. Tapping means knocking on the window of his room. Aram, he said. I jumped out of bed and looked out of the window. Now it was very early morning, 4 o'clock. So when Aram heard his name, he just jumped out from his bed and he looked out of the window. I couldn't believe what I saw. Now what Aram saw, that was unbelievable, and we will see later what did Aram see that could not make him to believe. It wasn't morning yet, but it was summer, and with daybreak not many minutes around the corner of the world. So it wasn't morning yet. We know that it was 4 o'clock, so it wasn't morning, but since it was a summer season, and with the daybreak, we know that during summer the sunlight appears very early, and with daybreak not many minutes around the corner of the world, it was light enough for me to know I wasn't dreaming. So there was enough light for Aram to see that he was not dreaming. The thing which he saw outside the window along with Murad, okay, that was not a dream for him, because there was enough light that that could make him to realize, Aram to realize that it was not his dream. My cousin Murad was sitting on a beautiful white horse. Now this was a thing which Aram could not believe. What scene he saw? He saw Murad was sitting on a beautiful white horse. I stuck my head out of the window and rubbed my eyes. So Aram, he stuck his head. He took out his head out of the window and he has got up from his sleep. So he just rubbed his eyes. Yes, he said in Armenian. That's a language. It's a horse. So Murad said that it's a horse. And this thing Aram was not able to believe. That was unbelievable for him. You are not dreaming. Make it quick if you want to ride. Now Murad told to Aram that you are not dreaming. It's not a dream. And be quick if you want to ride on the white horse. I knew my cousin Murad enjoyed being alive more than anybody else who had ever fallen into the world by mistake. Now, how was the nature of Murad? He was a very jolly person, an adventurous boy, and he enjoyed each and every moment of the life. But this was more than I could believe. Now, this was more than Aram could believe. Why? Because Murad and Aram, they belonged to a very poor family, and to have a white horse, that was unbelievable thing for Aram. In the first place, my earliest memories had been memories of horses. So when Aram was a small child, so he had a wish to ride on a horse. Okay, he used to dream about the horses, and my first longings had been longing to ride, and his first longings means wish, that was to ride on a horse. This was the wonderful part. Now the thing which he saw outside the window, that was a very wonderful part of his life. In the second place, we were poor. This was the part that wouldn't permit me to believe what I saw. Now, why Aram was not believing this thing? Because they were very poor. Now, their family, their tribe was very poor. And it was very much hard to believe for Aram that Murad with a white horse. We were poor, we had no money. They were very poor and they had no money. Our whole tribe was poverty stricken. Now their whole tribe, Garoglanian tribe, that was, all the people were very poor. Every branch of the Garoglanian family was living in the most amazing and comical poverty in the world. Now every branch of this Garoglanian family, they all were poor and they were living in very extreme poverty in the world. Nobody could understand where we ever got money enough to keep us with food in our bellies. So nobody could understand. This whole tribe could not understand that how they got enough money to at least to fill their stomach. Means from where they were getting food to fill their stomach. Bellies means stomach. Not even the old men of the family. The old men of the family also could not make out that from where they used to get money to fill their bellies. Most important of all, though we were famous for our honesty. So as I told that this Garoglanian family, okay, they were very poor. Though they were poor, but they were very much famous for their honesty, for their trust. They were very honest people. We had been famous for our honesty for something like 11 centuries. So they were very much famous for their honesty right from 11 centuries, means 1100 years. Even when we had been the wealthiest family in what we liked to think was the world. So even when they were wealthiest family, means once when they were rich, but they were very much famous for their honesty. We are proud first. So this family, okay, they are first of all, they are very much proud. Honest next. And they are very honest, and after that we believed in right and wrong. So dear students, here three things you have to remember, that this Garogleinian family, they were very proud of themselves, they were honest, and after that they believe in right and wrong. None of us would take advantage of anybody in the world. So they used to not take a wrong advantage of anyone in this world, let alone steal. Means they used to not even do stealing, or they used to not do any kind of theft. So they were famous for their honesty, and you have to remember this thing. Consequently, even though I could see the horse so magnificent means the horse was very beautiful. Even though I could smell it so lovely, so the horse was smelling very lovely. Even though I could hear it breathing, so Aram could hear the breathing of the horse also. So exciting. So this was a very exciting moment for Aram, because priorly also I told that his wish, his longing was to ride on a horse. Now his dream is going to be fulfilled. It's going to come true. I couldn't believe the horse had anything to do with my cousin Murad, or with me, or with any of the other members of our family, since they were very poor, and it was just a dream for them to ride on a horse, asleep or awake, because I knew my cousin Murad couldn't have bought the horse, because he knew that they were very poor and they didn't had enough money to fulfill their bellies, to fill their bellies. Then how this Murad could buy a horse? That was a question going on in Aram's mind. So he said that I knew my cousin Murad couldn't have bought the horse. So Murad was not capable to buy the horse. And if he couldn't have bought it, he must have stolen. Now another thing comes in his mind, that if Murad had not bought the horse, then he must have stolen it. Now that thing comes in his mind, and I refuse to believe he had stolen it. Now Aram is not ready to believe that Murad had stolen the horse, because we know that this family, they are very much famous for their honesty and trust. No member of the Garogleinian family could be a thief, and this was sure, that no member of this Garogleinian family could be a thief. So they could not be a thief. So Aram thought that Murad had not stolen the horse. I stared first at my cousin and then at the horse. Now first he looks at Murad, and then he looks at the horse. There was a pious stillness and humor in each of them, which on the one hand delighted me. Now looking at the horse looked very pious, because we know that the color of the horse was white, and on one hand it delighted means made happy. Aram was happy to see the horse, and on the other hand it frightened me. But on the other side Aram was frightened. Why Aram was frightened? Because Murad, I said, where did you steal this horse? So on the other hand he was frightened that Murad might have stolen the horse, and he asked Murad that from where did you steal this horse? Now this was a question asked by Aram to Murad. Leap out of the window. Now Murad says that you just look out of the window, he said, if you want to ride. Now come out from the window if you want to have a ride on the horse. It was true then. He had stolen the horse. Now what was the thing? That Murad had stolen this horse, and it was very true. There was no question about it. Now there was no question about it that Murad had stolen the horse. He had come to invite me to ride or not as I chose. Now he had come and told Aram to ride on the horse, and he even told that it is your choice whether you want to come or not. Well, it seemed to me stealing a horse for a ride was not the same thing as stealing something else, such a money. Now afterwards Aram thinks that he convinced his mind that stealing a horse for a ride Okay, it is not called stealing, like something stealing as money. If we steal a money, then we can say that we have stolen something. But here stealing a horse just for a ride. So according to Aram, it is not said stealing. Okay, so he convinced his mind in this way. So we have completed the first part of this chapter, and we shall continue the remaining portion in the next session. Thanks for watching the video and have a nice day.